When your family depends on you for income, the last thing you want is for them to be left with no income support if something should happen to you. And you don't want just income support for your family to scrape by. You want lifestyle support so your family can go on living the same quality of life you had together. That means t-ball games, dance classes, family vacations, or whatever it is that you and your family love to do. One way to do this is to first figure out how much your lifestyle costs. And not just your lifestyle now, but the lifestyle you and your loved ones are planning to share together, including how many children you plan to have, as well as future mortgage and tuition expenses. Once you have an annual lifestyle cost in mind, multiply that number by 20. This will give you a good estimate of how much coverage you'll need. If, for example, your income needs are $100,000 per year, then you'll want a policy that will pay out $2 million. This way, if something happens to you, your family will collect the $2 million payout and can then draw it down at a rate of 5% per year. This amounts to $100,000 a year, which means they can continue to live the life that you and your family plan together. Now that we know the amount of coverage we want, it's time to figure out what duration we want for the policy. That is, how long we want to be covered. For young families, it makes the most sense to use term life insurance policies for 10, 20, or 30 years. And often it makes sense to combine all three of these by stacking or laddering them to match the changing income needs of your family over time. In this way, you can have the most coverage when expenses are highest and the least when they are lowest. This usually means having the most coverage early on when the kids are still living at home, and the least coverage later when downsizing your home or other life changes reduce your day-to-day expenses. While term insurance is best for income support in case of an unexpected loss, if, for instance, a piano falls on your head, permanent life insurance is really designed for estate planning. That is, for when you want to make sure that your children will have enough cash on hand to pay estate taxes, or if you otherwise want to build wealth outside your taxable estate, regardless of how long you live. It's important to understand these differences because later on down the line, term insurance policies give you the option to convert them to a permanent life insurance policy. And depending on what's happening in your life, this can make a lot of sense. However, you can only convert to a permanent policy within the same family of insurance products. This is why, at RVW, we recommend buying term insurance with more than one carrier. This way, when the need presents itself, you'll have more options to choose from. Permanent insurance is good for estate planning, partly because it can be held in what's called an irrevocable life insurance trust. By holding the policy in a trust, you can reduce the total amount of estate taxes that your family will owe when you pass on. When that happens, the money goes into a trust tax-free, which is then paid out in installments for the benefit of your family. Unfortunately, the law makes it difficult to transfer life insurance policies into a trust once they have been created. So it's important to set up a trust when the policy is first initiated. Many people make the mistake of not setting up a trust now because they don't think they have enough money to make it worthwhile. But after 20 years of wealth accumulation, things will look different, and it may be too late to get your current policies into a trust. And who knows what estate taxes will be 20 years from now. Irrevocable life insurance trusts cost very little to set up. They are easy to maintain, and the benefits can save your family from losing as much as half of the payout to estate taxes. Lastly, for healthy individuals, we recommend revisiting and reshopping your term life insurance policies every 3 to 4 years. As medical advances continue to increase life expectancy, this lowers the cost of the insurers, as it makes it less and less likely they will have to pay out during the term. This is also a good time to review the policies and your own life circumstances to make sure you are not over or underinsured. Wherever you are in your life, whatever stage, RVW Insurance Solutions is here to help. Please contact us if you would like to learn more.